I used to play cricket till college levels, and I was not as focused as Shreyas was. So I did not pursue cricket much. But then I wanted to pass on that to my, I saw that, a very good talent in Shreyas, and I wanted him to, pursue cricket and do something.
Adarsh Nagar in Worli is one of the rare peaceful places in central Mumbai. With tree-lined streets beautifying a rather busy locality, witnessing children play different games and sports isn't an odd sight. Born on December 6, 1994, Shreyas SANTOSH Iyer picked up a cricket bat as a 4-year-old. In 1998, while the world was witnessing another Mumbaikar, Sachin Tendulkar, demolish bowlers across the world, Shreyas was merely learning the tricks on the street.
When he was 4 years old, that time only he was playing cricket only. So thoda to pata chala tha ki he likes cricket. So even we used to think, chalo, he is in that line, let him go. Because हम लोग भी उसको encourage करते थे.
However, what began as a natural obsession for most Indians took a serious turn for Shreyas.
When I was a kid, I really didn't used to get batting much because all of them were big, and I used to get last batting and bowling also no chance. So they used to keep me aside for field just to get the ball and give. So I was kind of ball boy.
He was good, obviously he was better than most of us. But gully cricket, like when we played up there with people who were older, we didn't get a lot of chance to bat and bowl. Like we would be the sideline kids. And when the time came when he started playing cricket seriously, he didn't really have time for gully cricket.
While most parents in Adarsh Nagar decided to send their children to the Worli Sports Club for trials, Shreyas' father Santosh Iyer had other ideas.
Well, yeah, right now we are standing at this very famous Shivaji Park Gymkhana, and I remember 2000 where this Gymkhana had started their first academy, and I think it was like a stalwart like Padmakar Shivalkar along with me. I think we started that thing looking like a raw talent in Mumbai, and obviously that first year we said there are a lot of response we got. A good cricketer came. It was wonderful to work with those boys, and that same year Shreyas came with his father actually, but I think the rule was there, Gymkhana we get only selected 25 players, and we asked him to come next year, which he did, I think, and from there I think his journey started.
Pravin Amre sir, fortunately he was there at that time, so he saw his game. From Pravin Amre, Padmakar Shivalkar and Sanjay Kaule. So they were handling Shivaji Park at that time. So after everything was over, I asked sir, he said he's too small, so you let him come next year, this year let him play,
Santosh Iyer was disappointed, but that didn't deter him from trying again. To make things better, he even decided to change Shreyas' school.
Sir said, see, playing for Disselva, he won't get much opportunity. So he has to change his school and represent some good school, where he can get to play competitive cricket. So I asked sir, which school would you suggest? So he told me, you put him in Don Bosco.
He was here for around 3 years in the academy, where he played various tournaments, got runs. I think his maiden 100 was for that junior cricket was from here only. And I think that from there, I know like this boy can, strike the ball. I think that was the thing.
Shivaji Park Gymkhana, fortunately they chose him to represent Gymkhana, the Shivaji Park Gymkhana club, to go for Mumbai 13 selection. And fortunately he got selected there.
Getting selected in Mumbai's under-13 team was a moment of joy for the entire family, but tougher times were to come.
I had back patch after under 14. The first year of under 16, I had performed well, but not up to that level.
I'm getting these 30-40s, I'm getting out. So whenever he used to go to bat, he used to he wanted to score runs very fast. He somehow wanted to get to that landmark.
But yeah, I wasn't taken in the team because there were many more players who scored better than me, and I was feeling very low at that time that I wasn't selected in the team.
He was not getting those big runs, and the selectors used to come to watch matches. Obviously, they didn't like his style of play because over-attacking and, getting out in the 30s and 40s and, so I had to really convince them, just give him a chance, let me work on him, and then if he doesn't perform from there, then you can take a call on whether you want to, keep him in the squad or you want to dropping from the squad.
In the 2 years of under-16 cricket, Shreyas faced his most torrid phase till date. Runs weren't coming, negative thoughts crossed his mind. His father too doubted whether Shreyas was serious about his cricket.
When he was going through that phase, I thought maybe he has lost his focus. As a parent, you really want your child to be, consistent, or at least give your level best. I felt that maybe his mind is going to some other track. Maybe he's concentrating more on football rather than cricket.
His over-aggressive approach to the game only made it difficult for him to impress the selectors who believed in Khadu's cricket.
You will always say like player who is in the Mumbai, he will come with the approach of that Khadu's attitude. But here I can see like sometimes it's as a coaches also we have to be very open, very practical.
Unfortunately, at that particular moment, Vinod Raghavan, was selected as a coach for under-16. During the selection matches also Shreyas did not perform. But then Vinod Raghavan insisted I think that time the chief selector was Chandrakant Pandit, if I am not mistaken. And he convinced Chandrakant Pandit that I believe in this guy. Shreyas said he's going through a lean patch, but then he's extraordinary. He had faith. He had shown faith in him at that particular time. And he said, I want him in the team. And Pandit sir said, okay, if you feel that way, you're the coach here. If you feel that way, let it be that way, so you can take him. And then later on he said, I want to make him a captain also.
We had gone for a boot camp. I had seen him when the stars were not around. I mean stars in the sense that the established players of the under-16 team were not around, and he was asked to lead one side. He was made the skipper of one side, and I could see the transformation in him. His body language had totally changed, that he liked responsibility.
The moment the tough phase passed, runs came easily. When they didn't, Shreyas knew better how and where to find his answers. But there was one major issue which constantly continued to plague him: his inability to score big runs in the first matches of the tournaments. Nonetheless, he made rapid progress in the under-19 stage, graduating to play for India in the under-19 World Cup, where he featured in 3 matches, scoring 2 half-centuries. Soon after the World Cup, he got an offer from Clifton Village Cricket Club.
He got an opportunity to go to England, Nottinghamshire A division or some matches . He asked me, Dad, shall I go? So I spoke to some of the senior players like Abhi Kurivilla, Vinod Raghavan. I took their point of view and they said it's a fantastic opportunity, let him go. He will not only grow as a player, he will grow as an individual also. He will become more confident.
I was offered good money also, and the journey over there was totally different compared to Mumbai. I had to take care of myself all the time over there. There was no one to support me, and I had to cook, I had to eat by myself, and whenever I used to go out, I used to go by myself. So in all, I had to take care of myself on my own.
UK was a really turning point in his career. Even I had been there, to UK to watch one of his matches. And when I went there, I was surprised. There were lots of people, the parents, of his colleagues, like his team colleagues, and they literally, when they came to know I'm Shreyas' father, they literally came to me and they said, "Wow, well, you're Shreyas' father." The respect I got there was mind-boggling.
The Mumbai Cricket Association took note of his performance and soon drafted him in the Mumbai side for the 2014-2015 season of the Ranji Trophy.
I think the biggest backing came, and also the test came to me was as a coach was when he made a debut for Ranji Trophy for Mumbai, and I think apparently it was one of the toughest year for Mumbai cricket and even a budding cricketer, because we started very poorly by losing outright to the Jammu Kashmir, then followed by we lost the innings against Railways.
Third match, it was a do or die for me. If I wouldn't have scored, I was out of the team. Fortunately, I got 75 orders and again crucial moments, because our team was 57 for 5 and we were chasing around 230.
I was able to convey to the selector, like I feel like this boy got a spark. I think it is sometimes easy, like even a 2 chance you are not score, that easy to drop. But I think I said like, give me one more chance. I think that will be important for him also. And because I had that experience same with Ajinkya Rahane also. He was never started that great, particularly first 2-3 matches. Because I personally feel like expectation for playing Mumbai is so high, because sometimes the player need that time to settle down. And I think it's very important. We easily make opinion like, yeah, he is not good enough to play for Mumbai. But sometimes that if we back right way, I think that player also realize like how much backing by the selector, backing by the coaches, backing by the senior player. I think that really works sometime for a player, and I think Shreyas is a fine example for that.
Despite Mumbai's below-par show in the tournament, Shreyas emerged as the highest run-getter for Mumbai.
After that was a huge turnaround, like, you know. He had given his name, see, that minimum category at 10 lakhs. So when the auction started, like, initially there were 1 or 2 teams who were bidding for. So it crossed 50 and it went to 1, then 120, 150, then it was just going on and on here. And he was lucky, you know, he was the first uncapped player who was picked up in the auction, like, you know, Shreyas Iyer.
I got a call from my dad. He said he got selected for 2.6 and I was really happy.
He himself did not believe, like some of his colleagues, they told him, "Arey, tero 2.6. He did not believe them initially. He said they are just joking, fooling him.
Like, you know, when that price tag come in IPL, like he was the most expensive young player and people are started looking at him differently. And what I like he wanted to do well in that format also. Even though he was his first year, he looked confident. His body language was so good. And again, I challenged him in that also. Like people say, like now he's a successful, but he never opened his career. And then when I asked him to open in that particular format also, he was ready. And I think he's more than ready. It's like it's a mindset. It's not just going and playing for state team. It was like, you know, IPL, you go there and go and face that Dale Steyn and Stark and, you know, whatnot. There are top class bowlers, international bowlers you are facing. That I think that's attitude I like. Like he wanted to take on that challenge, and that's that flair he got. Like he got that confidence. I always said, like I saw Rohit Sharma, 17-year-old boy. I am not comparing their technique, but I am comparing their attitude, their body language. I think that was so similar to me, and that is the one reason I backed in him, because I liked his attitude more than his technique.
Despite Delhi Daredevils finishing at the bottom of the table, Shreyas emerged as one of the highest run-getters of the tournament. He even bagged the Emerging Player of the Year award for his performance.
It was fun to be at the other side. We never expected to go to Wankhede being not the host, being the guest and not cheering for Mumbai.
That first season was really fantastic for him, and he won the emerging player. My dream would be fulfilled when he actually plays for the country, like plays for India.